18 innings of baseball in Game 3, 12 innings in Game 2, 9 innings in Game 1. This World Series has been insane. The Angels have led the last two ball games, and they have lost the last two ball games. The Dodgers have a 3-0 lead in this World Series, and tonight we are looking to close it out. Game 1, it was an easy victory for the Dodgers. Game 2, walked it off. Last night, took 18 innings but got the job done. Chris Sale's on the mound for the Angels. Dustin May getting his second postseason start for the Dodgers, and his last postseason start was not pretty. But his last outing in the postseason was alright. He had a little bit of work in the NLCS. So, he's back out on the mound tonight. Chris Sale is on the mound for the Angels, trying to keep their postseason hopes alive and their World Series chances alive. This is his third start. He has a 5.91 ERA in the postseason. Very bad numbers right here for Chris Sale. Phil Nevin might give him a short leash, but needs him to throw innings. Ohtani is in the lineup tonight for the Angels, but not pitching. If the Angels win this ball game, we might see Dylan Cease one more time. We might see Ohtani, and we might see Chris Sale. The first pitch will be low, ball 1 to start this game, and we're underway here in Game 4 here in Anaheim as the Dodgers look to close this World Series out here tonight and sweep the Angels in the biggest series of the year. That's a blooper into right. Mookie Betts will round first on his way to second, and a leadoff double for Mookie Betts to start the top half of the first and to start this ball game off. And the Dodgers are in business tonight. For the Dodgers, for us to win, we got to have a clean game defensively, and our offense needs to score quickly and make the Angels have to come back. This offense has played a lot of innings in this postseason, and a lot of them, I feel like we have been down, and then we come back to tie it as that's popped up. And a lot of these wins, I feel like in this postseason, has been comeback wins, especially against the Angels in this World Series. So we'd like to get on the board first and make the Angels have to think about what they got to do to get on the board. And Dustin May to realize, hey, I got to run on the board, and I just got to pitch my heart out to finish this World Series off tonight. And that's honestly the goal. I don't really want to go Game 5. I'll take a sweep. I'll be happy with it to end this season, as that's hitting the left center field. That ball will be playable and caught. Mookie will tag the third. The throw from Crawford will not be on time. And a runner at third for Freddie Freeman, who hit his second home run in the postseason last night in Game 3, which is an absolutely insane game. The longest video of the year, Game 3 of the World Series. That whole video took about an hour and 47 minutes to make. Absolutely insane. As tonight, I would like just one video for Game 4. Not one game, excuse me. One video for Game 4. And the Dodgers and I to finish this series, as Freeman will strike out there, first punch out for Sale, and now they'll bring on Max Muncy hitting .356. Sale with his first pitch to Muncy, the 10th pitch of the inning, will be swung on and missed. 0-1. Not the best swing right there for Max. Trying to swing out of his shoes. 0-1. 1-1, good take. Angel fans do not want to see the Dodgers score first. That means if they do, their team has to find a way to come back against this mighty Dodgers team. As Muncy swings at that one, man. What a terrible swing for Max. Very unlike Max, as he fouls that one back and is going to stay alive. The 1-2 from Muncy. To Muncy from Sale. Will be inside 2-2. Great take. The 2-2 from Sale to Max Muncy. Did he go? 3-2. Man, Mookie led this game off perfectly. If we can't get them in, that sucks because I feel like we need them in. The 3-2 will be fouled, staying alive. All right, the 3-2 once again will be hammered into right. That ball's carrying. That ball is gone, and Max Muncy will make it a 2-run lead here in the top of the first for the Dodgers. And just like that, Angel Stadium has gone quiet. For the first time in this series since Game 1, the Dodgers have scored first. And now that'll bring up Arenado hitting 365. First pitch from Sale to Arenado will be hit down to third. Nice play from Machado, throw to first to end the inning. But the Dodgers do score 2. And the Angels, they have 27 outs to work with. But they're down by 2 early in Game 4. Alright, Dustin May, he's our starting pitcher today. May, first postseason start wasn't the prettiest. He lost that game, but the only game the Dodgers lost in the NLCS. And the only game the Dodgers have lost in this postseason. We've lost 1 game in the postseason. And it's on Dustin May's hands. So he knows tonight the goal is to pitch amazing and really dominate this Angels ball club. If we're winning through 5 innings with May on the mound, I think we'll go to Bobby Miller and then Noah Syndergaard. Because tonight, if we end up losing this ball game, and if I use Syndergaard and Bobby Miller, I'll have Walker Buehler ready to go for Game 5 if needed, or Clayton Kershaw if needed. So tonight, I think tonight's kind of the night for the starters to really come out of the bullpen and help close this World Series. Tonight, I'm kind of treating this game like a Game 7, as that's a punch out to start the bottom of the first for Dustin May, 1 away. As that will bring up Ohtani hitting 190 back in the lineup after having Game 3 off, which might be an interesting call from Phil Nevin. It might be something you ask the Angels why they did that. But like I said, tonight is the night we treat this like Game 7. We know that one more win finishes the series and makes us win the World Series. So that's why we're treating it like Game 7 tonight, instead of it actually being a Game 7. Game 4 is our Game 7. We want to end this series tonight, as that's back-to-back strikeouts for May. Good start for Dustin. As that will bring up Manny Machado hitting 340. After those back-to-back strikeouts, first pitch will be a strike to Manny Machado. The 0-1 cutter. 0-2. The 0-2 fastball, the 11th pitch, 1-2. 1-2 sinker from May. Will be outside 2-2. The 2-2 slurve will be outside 3-2, and Mike Trout is on deck. The 3-2 cutter hit. Freeman will field it in a 1-2-3 inning for Dustin May. Good inning right there. 2 punch-outs and a ground-out. We'll take it. That's exactly what we need for May to... that's exactly the way we need him to start this series. And start this game. Well, start this game, not start this series.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
Hey, Will Smith will... Ball 1. The 1-0 from Sale. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 to Will Smith. It will be hammered into right center field. Trout will not get there. That one is gone. It's a 3-0 ball game. Second home run of the postseason for Will Smith to make it a 3-0 ball game. And, man, the Angel fans cannot make the, you cannot make this up here in Game 4. You got to be pretty frustrated with this Angels team. Getting just dominated from this Dodgers team when you expected to possibly be able to beat them with the trades you made, and you're down 3-0 early in Game 4 with your season on the line. That's popped up. One away here in the top of the second. All right, Vargas will come up after that out. One away here in the top of the second. First pitch, fouled 0-1. Vargas has had a pretty tough postseason. If you hear a dog crying in the background, it's because my sister's dog wanted to be in my room, and I shut the door while I make videos, and now she wants out. That's 2 away here in the top of the second.
Batting up, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Alright, with 2 away, that'll bring up Willie Adames. 224 in the postseason. Had a really good NLCS and an NLDS, and then has kind of slumped here in the World Series as it's 1-2 to Willie Adames. The 1-2 pitch from Sale will be hit up the middle for a base knock, so he'll flip the lineup over right there. Good job right there from Willie Adames, and now that'll bring up Mookie Betts, who led this game off with a double, and he's 7 for 17. I didn't realize how good Mookie Betts has been in this series, but we'll take it. First pitch is inside, ball 1 to Mookie. The 1-0. 1-1. Man, some of those heaters I just want to swing at and hit that baseball like 500 feet. The 1-1 from Sale. Gotta be more patient, as that's another bloop maybe for Mookie Betts. That ball will not drop. I'll end the second. Alright, it's 3-0. Thanks to Will Smith's home run. First pitch to Trout will be fouled off 0-1. Trout, the 2023 Home Run Derby champion, was an all-star this season and has made the World Series for the first time in his career, as that's fouled 0-2. Hitting .327 in the postseason, has had a very good one as he strikes out here, 1 away here in the bottom of the second. Third punch out for Dustin May. And now that'll bring up Hunter Renfroe, who hit 2 home runs last night. Renfroe had a pretty good game last night in Game 3. Ball 1. I feel like one of the biggest things in this series is the Angels have played more postseason games than we have. And at the end of the day, I mean, they could be a little bit more tired. And that's probably what is maybe preventing them from playing their best baseball. But you can sit guys in the World Series. That's a thing. You could rely on those bench players to actually go out and play some good ball. And Phil Nevin has decided not to. Last night, they decided to sit Ohtani for the first time in the postseason. Well, in the World Series against us. I don't know if it's the first time in the postseason. But they sat down the phenomenon in Shohei Ohtani, which is kind of huge. I feel like for this series, this is the series you don't sit him down, right? The 0-2 fastball fouled off, and Walsh. The 0-2 will be fouled off again. The 0-2 sinker hitting the left. Taylor on the move. Taylor will get there to end the second inning. Outman will lead off the top half of the third. The 0-1. 1-1. The 1-1. 1-2. 1-2 from Sale to Outman. 2-2. 2-2 from Sale. Fouls it off. Down by 3 are the Angels. Sale's trying to have his first clean inning here as he strikes out Outman. One away here in the top of the third. Third punch out, and now that'll bring up Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 as well. I mean, if you look at with Chris Sale being on the mound, I feel like this is a huge game for the Angels. Well, you know, I should have said this probably before the scores, before the runs were batted in. Against the lefties. I feel like our lefties have really struggled in the World Series and in the postseason. In Freddie Freeman, in James Outman. You can't say Max Muncy because he's been very good. But two of the best lefties in our lineup, and Freddie Freeman and Outman, have struggled, I feel like, against lefties. And this man has continued to rake. He's been doing his thing, playing very good Max Muncy baseball. Like I said the other night, very close to winning the MVP. But Walker Buehler ended up taking that away from Max. And not really taking it away, just earning his way to win it. And Muncy slumped in the last series of the regular season, and I think that's what caused Muncy not to win the MVP. But he's playing at an MVP caliber in the postseason, as that baby is gone, and it's a 5-0 ball game, and these Angel fans might as well leave at this point. Third home run in the postseason for Max Muncy. Second home run tonight in Game 4, as the Dodgers are starting to nail more nails onto the coffin of the Angels in Game 4 of this World Series. 5-0 as Max Muncy launches his second home run, and now that'll bring up Arenado with the Angels down by 5 with 1 away here in the top of the third. Ball 1 to Nolan. What a crazy start for the Dodgers in this ball game. The 1-0. 1-1. Arenado has been a postseason monster for us this season as well, in this postseason, which I greatly appreciate, as that's hammered into right field. Renfroe will have enough room, 2 away. Alright, 2 away, and now that will bring up Will Smith. First pitch to Smith, ball 1. Will 1 for 1 with that home run earlier to extend the Dodgers lead to 3-0. And then Muncy extended it here to 5-0. Dodgers have scored in every inning so far against Chris Sale. 2-1. 2 in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the third so far. 2-1 hitting to left. That'll end the inning. But the Dodgers will lead 5-0. Alright, Gio Urshela will lead off the bottom of the third. Hitting .214, hits this one up the middle. Vargas dives, throws to first on time. What a play! 1 away here in the bottom of the third. And now that'll bring up Brennan Drury. Strike 1. The 0-1 cutter. Quickly 0-2. The 0-2 fastball. Got him. 2 away here in the bottom of the third. Fourth punch out for Dustin May. And now that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. Had a big swing last night in the bottom of the 16th to tie Game 3. Yesterday's game was absolutely insane. Like, that game was nuts. 0-2. Game we'll probably never forget. That's a sinker hit to Freeman and a 1-2-3 inning for May. 9 up, 9 down for Dustin May for the 3 innings. Alright, Chris Taylor will lead off the top of the 4th, 0 for 1. Dials it off on 1. Like I said, Dustin May's goal is only to go 5. I want more innings, but if this is the last game of the year, I would prefer Bobby Miller and them to get, some pitches in the clinching game of the World Series. And May, he did his job. If I could get him through 5, that's honestly the goal. If I could get him through 5 good innings, he did his job, and that's all that matters. I'll bring up Adames 1 for 1, singled in his last AB. And so far tonight, Dustin May has looked good. Through 3 innings, has not given up a base hit yet. Maybe I just jinxed the no-hitter, but that's hitting to left. That ball will be playable to end the top of the 4th. Honestly, getting a no-hitter against this Angels team would be absolutely insane. Like, that's probably not happening, as Brandon Crawford will lead off the bottom of the 4th, 34 pitches. Through 3 innings, ball 1. Somebody was warming in the Angels bullpen, by the way. As Phil Nevin and the Angels offense are hoping they get going, as Willie Adames with the jump throw 1 away here in the bottom of the 4th. Now that will bring up Shohei Ohtani, struck out in the 1st. 0 for 1, first pitch, hit, Vargas. Spin, throw, 2 away. Man, our infield's been kind of busy besides Arenado. But we'll take it. I love seeing our defense play lights out. And that's been another thing in this series that I feel like in Game 2 and in Game 3, it just wasn't a thing. The defense absolutely struggled, and tonight they're looking absolutely phenomenal. And they're playing clean defensive baseball. So that's it down to Arenado. That will be a throw to first to end the 4th. Man, that ball was hit so slow that I thought Arenado was going to charge it, and he just waited because he knows Machado ain't that fast, and he knows he has a cannon. Now end the 4th. Alright, Reed Detmers is coming out of the bullpen. This is his 3rd game in the World Series. Trying to work some innings and trying to make sure the Dodgers don't score any more runs. Strike 1 to Mookie Betts. So 1. That's fouled back quickly 0-2. Dodgers have scored in every inning besides the 4th. As Sale had 1 good inning against these Dodgers. Phil Nevin and these Angels fans were expecting more. The 0-2, 1-2. I mean, the biggest surprises that go with Chris Sale in Game 4 when it's a win or go home type of game. Now for the Angels. Yeah, I would have thought it would have been Dylan Cease, just because I know Cease had better numbers in the regular season than Sale. And then Ohtani if they would have won tonight in Game 5, but Phil Nevin went with Chris Sale, and the Dodgers attacked pretty early and have a 5-0 lead. And these Angel fans are trying to get their team to rally. That's a broken bat. Machado fields it, throws the first bare hand on time, 2 away. Classic Manny Machado baseball play right there. That is why he's one of the best. And a nice diving play earlier. Now a bare hand play. And that's popped up to end the top of the 5th. A 1-2-3 inning for Reed Detmers. And Dustin May's coming out to work the 5th. Mike Trout will lead it off. 0 for 1. First pitch from May. Strike 1. September Player of the Month for the AL was Mike Trout. For the NL, Max Muncy. It's crazy how comparable Max Muncy and Trout has been this 2023 season, as that's a punch-out 5th K for Dustin May. Bring up Hunter Renfroe. Strike 1. Oh wow, I don't know what happened. I threw the pitch. Renfroe went out of the box, and now they're bringing in David Fletcher. So Hunter Renfroe got hurt. That's foul, 0-2. Hopefully he's okay. Not the best way to end his season if the Dodgers win this game tonight. So that's a circle change, popped up into left. Taylor will get under it. 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. 2 away, and now that'll bring up Jared Walsh. 0 for 1. First pitch, strike 1. The 0-1 sinker. Quickly 0-2. The 0-2. Cutter. Got him looking to end the 5th. And Dustin May will go 5 innings and have just a wonderful game. He could go more. I know he can. But that is not what I wanted tonight, as Bobby Miller and Noah Syndergaard are warming in the Dodgers bullpen. First pitch from Demers. Hit into right. That ball will be playable. 1 away here in the top half of the 6th. Now bring up Arenado 0 for 2. Decisions to be made, man. I know I said I only wanted May to go through 5, but he's having such a good game that I feel like I gotta make him pitch. 1-0. Hit into right. David Fletcher will catch that one. 2 away here in the top half of the 6th. And now that'll bring up Will. 1 for 2. First pitch. Inside, ball 1. And now that'll bring up Taylor. 0 for 2. Ball 1. The 1-0. 1-1. One and 2. The 1-2. Hammered. 7-0. Chris Taylor hits that sweeping curve out and makes that one his 2nd home run of the postseason, and to extend the Dodgers lead with a moonshot. 7-0 in game 4. And now that'll bring on Miguel Vargas with 2 away, as Reed Demers is trying to get out of the top half of the 6th. Ball 1. Man, Taylor got pulled a few times in this World Series for Jason Hayward. Happened in game 2, happened in game 3. Tonight, he hits a 2-run blast to extend the Dodgers lead. To show me and Dave Roberts that, hey, I understand you pulled me these past 2 ball games because you like the matchups more. But believe in me, please, as it's 7-0. Thanks to CT3. And the Dodgers are inching closer to it all. Alright, Gio Urshela will lead off the bottom of the 6th. 50th pitch for Dustin May will be hooked foul, 0-1. The 0-1 cutter, 0-2. 0-2 fastball. Got him. 2 away. I mean, no, 1 away here in the 7th. Excuse me, the bottom of the 6th. Trying to end the game before I can even get to the 7th, or trying to end the game sooner. If I'm saying this is the 7th, that would bring up Brandon Drury 0 for 1. First pitch inside, ball 1. The 1-0. Fastball from May. Hitting to right. Betts 2 away here in the 6th.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani. Grandal.
Bring up Yasmani Grandal 0 for 1. First pitch, hit and fouled. 0-1. The sinker, strike 2. 0-2. Fastball from May. Popped up, Arenado. We'll get there to end the 6th. That'll bring up Willie Adames 1 for 2. Single earlier, Detmer still out there for the Angels as that's hammered into left center field. Trout running back. Trout watching it go over the wall. It's an 8-0 ball game. 4th home run in the postseason for Willie Adames to make it 8-0. I just thought that was going to hit the wall and Aaron Loop will come out of the bullpen to face Mookie Betts. 1 for 3. It's 8-0, man. The first pitch, the Betts fouls it off. 0-1. The 0-1 from Loop. 0-2. They're doing the same Mookie went around. The 0-2. Hit into left for a base hit. Alright, that'll bring up James Outman 0 for 3. First pitch, and Betts will get back to first. Oh for 3 is Outman. Fouls it off. The 0-1 from Luke. Hit. Double play ball 1. And no, Crawford's gonna drop the ball in the transfer, but they will record the out as second. And now that'll bring up Freddie Freeman with James Outman at first. First pitch, there goes Outman. Swung on and missed, throw down on an easy stolen base for James Outman. I know it's 8-0. I understand it. But we're trying to tack onto the lead because this is the World Series and anything can happen. But we are up 8-0 and our pitching staff has been absolutely phenomenal so far in this World Series. Well, tonight, Dustin May's been phenomenal. And we got 2 more pitchers that I really want to be able to use in Noah Syndergaard and Bobby Miller, which it's a very hard thing for me to do. And that is to probably pull Dustin May to let those 2 pitch in the biggest game of their life. Bobby Miller has not pitched in this World Series yet. Neither has Noah Syndergaard, and that's why I truly want to get them out of the bullpen. They deserve to pitch in this big moment. They deserve to pitch in the big games, and I believed in Dustin May tonight, and he's done incredible. 6 scoreless innings of baseball, and I really feel like I want to use 2 other arms for the last 3 innings. But Dustin May at the moment is doing something pretty historical if he's able to accomplish it. So it's hard to say I want to pull him out of this ball game. But we do that. We do add to the lead here in the top of the 7th. All right, Brandon Crawford will lead it off. Dustin May will stay on the mound. As much as I want Miller and Syndergaard in this game, Dustin May might be the guy that we need on the mound at the moment. The 0-1, 0-2, and he's proven it tonight. The 0-2. Got him. On away here in the bottom of the 7th. 8th punch out for Dustin May. Now they'll bring up Shohei Ohtani. 0-2. First pitch slurve, strike 1. Good backdoor slurve. Right there from from Dustin May to Shohei. Quickly 0-2. 0-2 cutter. From May to Ohtani will strike him out. 9 punch outs for Dustin May. And now that will bring up Manny Machado. 0-2. First pitch sinker will be hit in the right field. And now we can pull May if I want, which I do. That's probably what I'm going to do. The first hit for the Angels will come here in the bottom of the 7th. Thanks to Manny Machado, I thought I could get him to roll over and hit that ball to third. And he ends up just punching it into right field for a double. And the Angels will get their first hit in Game 4 here in the bottom of the 7th. What a phenomenal game from Dustin May. I'm very proud of the way he pitched. And we're going to bring in Noah Syndergaard. This is his 3rd game. He has 11 innings in the postseason. What a game from Dustin May. He made sure the Angels offense didn't do much. He shut them out. And now, Noah Syndergaard knows his job. And that's to not end this game, just to work through this last half of the 7th. As that's fouled. Still 0-2. But to work the 8th. And then Bobby Miller will go the 9th as he strikes out Trout. 10 the 7th. 6 and 2/3 innings from Dustin May of no-hit baseball here in Game 4. And I'm very proud as Jamie Abreu will come out of the bullpen for the Angels. First pitch to Arenado, hit down to past Machado. And Arenado will round first and he's headed into second. And that will be a double to lead off the top of the 8th. Man, I'm very heartbroken. Like the only reason why I didn't want to pull May is because he was throwing that no-hitter. And it was hard not to be like, oh, he's throwing a no-hitter. Like, I kind of mentioned it a few times, like, he might be able to do something historic. He was hitless through 9. Like, I kind of mentioned, like, little things of saying that it might be possible that he throws a no-hitter. But now that he, gave up that hit, I could feel more comfortable about what I say in this game. As the Angels, man, they are down to 6 outs. The Dodgers, they know that this game is really kind of out of reach if you think about it with the way the Dodgers and I have played all season. We haven't really allowed teams to come back from big deficits down from us. And this series, I mean, when they're down, when we have a big lead, we haven't really given up any, we haven't blown any games when we've had a big lead. And honestly, man, this series has been absolutely crazy. As Crawford will throw out Arenado at second. But this game has been absolutely crazy. I mean, well, this series, not this game. This series has been crazy. Game 2 and Game 3, on paper, it really should have gone to the Angels. I really, truly believe that. Man, like, they had opportunity after opportunity to beat us. And this game right now could be 2-1 Dodgers. Game 4 as the Dodgers are going to tie the series. But the Angels blew 2 straight games against this Dodgers team. And now it's kind of hurting them. And now they're 6 outs away from their season ending and the Dodgers winning the World Series. And obviously, that has been the goal for us all year. Since game 1, since episode 1, the goal has been to win a World Series. And, you know, some things happened for us in this season where we had to go with injuries and we had to call up Bobby Miller, and I'll mention it, Julio Urias doing his stupid things. And we are 6 outs away from possibly winning it all. Well, not possibly, but from winning it all. First pitch from Syndergaard, strike 1. And relying on Noah Syndergaard. Going with the 6-man rotation this season was kind of weird for me, to be honest. I expect, you know, more starts, you know, with the 5-man rotation. And if we would have went with 5-man, obviously they would have all had more starts. But I went with 6, and I honestly feel like it helped us. It helped us find a way to dominate teams over and over and win these big games, because we haven't had to have 3 starters to rely on. We've had 6. And that's been a huge thing for this team. As that will be thrown to first, 2 away here in the bottom of the 8th. I really feel like the 6-man rotation has worked absolutely perfect. If it doesn't, the bullpen, I feel like, could have picked us up all year. But thankfully the rotation was really good. You know, everybody kind of had their ups and downs. Buehler kind of like wasn't, oh, that's hitting the right field. The Angels might get on the board here, as they will. It's 8-1. Gio Urshela will make them be down by 7. As Noah Syndergaard will give up a home run in the World Series. Man, that was pretty close. Mookie Betts just misangled the baseball right there, as that'll bring up Drury. First pitch, strike 1. Down by 7 are the Angels. 0-1. Trying to fight back with 4 outs to go. 0-2. Well, we use the 6-man rotation if that's hitting to right. And we might call out on Bobby Miller. We might call out Bobby Miller from the bullpen. First pitch to Grandal, swung on and missed. There's a lot of emotion going through my body at the moment, man. Grinding out all these games, not simulating one. If you guys have been kind of on the road, on the road with me through this season, you guys know I went to Minnesota for like a month and a half. Somehow I kept still recording when I was out there. Then I went to Alabama. I grinded all those videos out before I went to Alabama. I went to California. Got to see the Dodgers play the Diamondbacks, where the Dodgers swept them, even though they swept us in the postseason. And now they're in the World Series. But I've been, like, last year, I didn't even get close to this. I didn't even make it past the second half last year while making the franchise. This year, we're in Game 4 of the World Series, and we're 3 outs away from ending it and becoming World Series champions. And, you know, we made some trades. Yeah, we traded for Arenado. Yeah, we traded for this man, Willie Adames, as he slices that into left. Back-to-back balls hit into left field. 1-1 foul, 1 more fair, and that's a ground rule double. But we traded for Willie Adames, which at first kind of, well, when we first traded for him, it looked like a really good trade. Then he struggled. In this postseason, he's been amazing. We went after Arenado, where he struggled and was amazing at the same time. And that's something I always wanted I've always wanted is Nolan Arenado to be in a Dodgers uniform to make it possible in the franchise. That was epic. And he's 3 more outs away from winning a World Series in the franchise. Pitching staff, we didn't really do much. I truly believe, you know, we didn't make any trades for the pitching staff, which, I mean, I didn't really necessarily feel like we needed to make any trades. Our pitching staff has been amazing. And when we have called people up, it's homegrown talent, as James Outman will extend the lead back to 8 and make it 9-1 here in the top of the 9th. And now that'll bring up Freddie Freeman, as there is quite a few of Angel fans here still in Anaheim, as that will be hit. A double play ball to end the top of the 9th. Here we go, boys. Bobby Miller coming out of the bullpen for the biggest 3 outs of his life. Bobby Miller has pitched from the bullpen. He has pitched as a starter. And now in game 4, with 3 outs away with a big lead, he's coming to pitch the last 3 outs, or trying to get these last 3 outs to win the World Series. As here he comes. 6 innings in this postseason. Just 1 game in the postseason. This is his 2nd appearance. First batter he'll face is Brandon Crawford. First pitch, hit into left. 1 away here in the bottom of the 9th. But the way this team has grinded, the way I grinded these videos, with the way you guys grinded watching them, I want to say thank you guys so much as Ohtani comes up. I don't know if this is it for the franchise mode, but I'm really starting to feel like it is. I've mentioned this 1,000 times. I want to get my CDL. I'm on the pursuing of getting it. I'm currently studying, about to, get some things to try and go to school for it. And I know when I get my CDL, a career is in my hands. And I'm going to be busy trying to making that money. So I know this is probably it. As Ohtani gets a hit there, and the first pitch to Machado will be fouled. So if it is it, I just want to say thank you, everybody who has watched these videos, who have grinded them out, who has followed the path in this franchise with me, from going to Minnesota to Alabama to California. The 0-2 fouled. From us calling up Bobby Miller, Vargas' struggles, James Outman's Rookie of the Year campaign, the MVP campaign for Walker Buehler, Max Muncy, as that's hitting to right field, for Max Muncy almost winning the MVP, as Ohtani's going to go home, and it's 9-2. Wow, what a play right there from Shohei. And Bobby Miller just needs to refocus. We're going to go talk to him really quick. You can feel the nerves. I feel the nerves. First pitch to Mike Trout. Strike 1. The 0-1 slider. Fouls it off quickly. 0-2. The 0-2. Fastball. Got him. 2 away here in the top of the 9th. Bottom of the 9th. And Trout throws the bat in frustration. And David Fletcher could be the final out of 2023. First pitch, strike 1. But once again, I just want to say thank you guys. And I appreciate everything, as that's hit down to 3rd. Arenado sets his feet, and the Dodgers will sweep the Angels in the World Series as we win it all here in 2023. And the Dodgers celebrate in Anaheim, as I know there's a lot of Dodger fans in Anaheim, as Phil Nevin and the Angels watch on as the Dodgers celebrate here in Anaheim. Dodgers don't have to go far. They get to sleep in their own beds tonight as champs, if they're going to sleep. But I bet they don't. Thank you guys for grinding this season out with me. I appreciate everything. I appreciate the likes, the comments, the people who just watched these videos, and the people who found entertainment from it, as Outman falls to the ground there. Mookie Betts does the same thing. Looks up to the sky and praises the Lord, I'm pretty sure, as Dave Roberts will lift it up. And the Dodgers win the 2023 World Series as we grind out every single game this year. And I'm just so glad that we went from last year not even making it to the All-Star game to this year making it all the way to the World Series and winning the World Series and having you guys watch. I appreciate it all. I want you guys to see who won the postseason MVP, as it will go to Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts will win the postseason MVP, and Arenado wins the postseason MVP, and Mookie Betts wins the World Series MVP. So like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those post notifications, and once again, I'm going to say thank you so much for everything y'all did. From watching these videos, to subscribing, to liking, to commenting. And like I said, I don't know if this is my last rodeo. But if it is, with the franchise, it's been awesome. It's been a time I'll never forget. Like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those post notifications. And I don't know when I'll see you guys next. I don't know if it'll be in a face video, in a Madden video if I decide to upload, or just something random. But for now, I'll see you guys when I see you guys.